Minglabar Khmer, I'm Angus Watson with the top stories for DVB. The Rangoon Municipal Council will oppose plans to compensate investors that lost out when the government cancelled the Dagon City development project. The Myanmar Investment Commission designated 31 acres in Rangoon to be handed over to developers after $300 million plans for a retail and residential construction overlooking Dagon Pagoda were cancelled last year. Anti-development campaigners convinced Naypyidaw that the Dagon City project would compromise the ancient pagoda's foundations. The Rangoon Municipal Council says the compensation deal was struck between the national government and investors without their input, and that they would not support it. Burma's largest non-state armed group, the United Wa State Army, has weighed in on fighting between rebels in northern Shan state. The Wa Army controls a special autonomous zone in Burma's northeast. The group says it believes that the Shan State Army South and the Taang National Liberation Army should go to the negotiating table, in the hope of ending a fight that has continued since late last year and displaced thousands of villagers in the Chow Mai area. The Wa rarely engages in Burmese politics or affairs and refused to be a part of the country's current peace process. Monks at an international conference on Buddhism in Thailand say talks will focus on interreligious conflict in Burma. The International Buddhist Confederation represents 320 organisations from close to 40 countries. The Ayutthaya Historical Zone in Thailand's centre will host talks running until Friday, and the promotion of harmony between Buddhists and Muslims in Burma will be a focus. Members of the Rohingya minority in Burma's far west have fled to Thailand fearing persecution. Scores were killed in Arakan state in 2012 and close to 100,000 were left homeless in the most intense recent episode of interreligious violence between Buddhists and Muslims in Burma.
บางแห่งพระรุนแรงแล้วก็ไปเตือนพระลดความรุนแรงบางแห่งพระเกลียดมุสลิมแล้วก็ไปให้เจรจากับมุสลิมเข้าหากันเราใช้วิธี
The dominant National League for Democracy party features many novice MPs in Burma's New Look parliament, meaning that leader Aung San Suu Kyi decided to send the party's poets, farmers and prisoners turned politicians to democracy school last month. New MPs were taught democracy and human rights, as well as parliamentary practice and the country's constitution. But with post-class test results in, it turns out they may have a long way to go. Suu Kyi met with party reps in Naypyidaw yesterday, where she told them to again hit the books. You can find more on all of today's top stories at dvb.no. Bye for now.